Hello my sweeties and welcome back to my channel. If you don't already know me, my name is Celise and thank you for joining my spooky little family. In today's video, we are talking about 8 horror films that eat. Let's get into the video. Oh my god, hi, how are you? Happy holidays! Happy Thanksgiving to all of you who celebrate. Obviously for today's video, we're doing a fun little list video that will match the holiday vibe, at least for me. So before we get into today's list, let me just give you a little rundown of how I curated this list and the themes we're going for today. So when I say 8 horror films that eat, I am specifically talking about horror films that have any type of eating scenes or food scenes that have a lot of tension. Then we have some films that eating is the main thing going on in the film. And then I have some that just have like high tension dinner scenes or dinner parties. So we have a good variety today. Last year I did a girl dinner list for Thanksgiving. This is a little bit different. We're not focusing on just films that are about eating. So I am really excited because I think I figured out a really good variety of movies, and there's a little bit of something for everyone here today. Okay, now let's start off with number 8. At number 8, we have a favorite little indie horror film of mine. It's also kind of sci-fi-ish. We have Coherence, directed by James Ward Burkett. 4 couples gather for dinner the night a mysterious and powerful comet passes overhead. I know, that was such a little itty-bitty synopsis. But you know what? The less you know, the better. Coherence is a banger. This is a film that I have not heard a lot of people talk about, which always makes me so sad because when I first watched this, and it was during lockdown times, this blew my mind. I had not seen anything like it. It delivers on the tension. It is such a bizarre movie. It is so great at showing the sense of dread, tension, all the different dynamics going on in this friend group. Oh, I love this movie so much. All of the actors are really great and everything that's going on is really unsettling as well. It's such a fun movie. You definitely don't want to miss Coherence if you haven't seen it yet. And now at number 7, we have a fave. This is a fave of mine. The Curse of Chucky, directed by Don Mancini. After her mother's mysterious death, Nika begins to suspect that the talking red-haired doll her visiting niece has been playing with may be the key to the mounting bloodshed and chaos. Girl, oh my gosh, I am such a big fan of Curse of Chucky. This was us getting introduced to Fiona Dourif in the franchise, and that did a lot for me. She is one of my favorite parts of the entire franchise. This movie is great. This movie is so much fun. And of course, this movie is on this list today because it has an incredible dinner scene that is very, very high in tension. I am sure all of you have seen this one. You guys know I'm talking about the chili scene, okay? It is so great. I love the way it's shot. I love that we just like don't know who is about to eat this poison chili. It's great. And I also just think that this film just has cozy, a holiday in vibes. So you know you have to watch Curse of Chucky, right? And speaking of poisoned foods, let's get on to number 7. We have The Beguiled, directed by Sofia Coppola. During the Civil War, at a Southern girls' boarding school, young women take in an injured enemy soldier. As they provide refuge and tend to his wounds, the house is taken over with sexual tension and dangerous rivalries. And taboos are broken in an unexpected turn of events. So, The Beguiled, banger. It stars an incredible cast. This ensemble, baby, this was meant for me. We've got Queen Nicole Kidman, Elle Fanning, Kirsten Dunst, and then we have Colin Farrell in the film as well. I love The Beguiled. Not only is the style of this film so specifically for me, it's so pretty and girly and fluffy and lacy. I love that. I just love the Sofia Coppola aesthetic. She does such a great job at like these pink pastel-y vibes. Love. The acting here is amazing. I really love Kirsten Dunst in this movie. I think she really carries. And just all of the girlies are so great. I ultimately love this movie. I love where it goes in the end. You get what you deserve. The Beguiled is such a great time. If you're also into like period pieces, this is definitely for you. I'm also going to say that that final moment is so great. This movie really had me in a chokehold when it came out. I was obsessed with it, and I actually do plan on rewatching it for this holiday season. Okay, so now we're going to get into a little bit of icky territory. So this is for all of you cuties who want something high tension, but you really want some disturbing things going on in your movies. This is one that I recently watched for the first time a couple of months ago, and it is aesthetically gorgeous, but oh my God, is it disgusting. At number 5, we have The Cook, the Thief, His Wife, and Her Lover, directed by Peter Greenaway. The wife of an abusive criminal finds solace in the arms of a kind, regular guest in her husband's restaurant. Oh, this film is not for the faint of heart, babes. If your stomach can't handle certain things, this one might not be for you. The reason why I picked The Cook, the Thief, His Wife, and Her Lover is because of Helen Mirren. The holidays are about baddies, okay? And Helen Mirren is incredible in this movie. Not only is she serving looks, this is one of my favorite Helen Mirren performances. The entire ensemble is great. The writing in the film is really great. Our villain is so incredibly disgusting and unlikable that it is so like hard to not feel like you just want to rip his head off. I love this movie. It has so much going for it. It's disturbing. There's a little love story in it that's really like beautiful and sweet. And then there's just all this like icky stuff going on. But then that ending is really wonderful. Helen Mirren gets her moment in this movie. And I'm just letting you know right now, there's a lot of tension going on at the dinner table. There's a lot of sexual tension in this movie. There's a banger ending, and yes, there's a lot to do with eating. So you're gonna want to get on this film if you haven't seen it yet. Aesthetically, it's gorgeous. If you have cute little like string lights in your apartment, you're gonna want to make them red and watch this movie only in red light. Thank me later. Okay, and now at number 4, you guys know that I cannot have a Thanksgiving themed horror list without this movie. And it will always be one that I recommend because it is a favorite of mine. And I discovered it when I first started the channel, thanks to some subscribers that let me know about it. I love this movie. I watch it every year because it is so fun. I love it because it is true 80s, trashy, ridiculous horror. At number 4, we have Blood Rage, directed by John Grissmer. Twins Todd and Terry seem like sweet boys. That is until one of them takes an axe to the face of a fellow patron at the local drive-in. Do I even need to say anything about Blood Rage? I love Blood Rage. It is such a fun film. I think our main actor, Mark Soper, does such a great job alongside Louise Lasser, who is amazing as the mom in this. She gives such a crazy, kooky, over-the-top performance, but it just works so well. She just has it. Like, she's so wonderful at being unsettling and just really extra, and I love her voice. She just has this natural rasp to her voice that I love. I love her. And Mark Soper is so great in the film, and he's essentially playing both of the twins. And I feel like as an actor, that can be something that is really hard to do. And he just does a great job at subtly making Todd and Terry different. And I love that. It's not super over the top. He kind of just does certain little gestures with his face and his like voice and things like that you're like, oh, it's him now. I love this movie. It's ridiculous. And of course, you guys know the iconic "that's not cranberry sauce" scene is everything to me. I love this movie. It also is very comforting for me to watch on a holiday that is not always very happy for me. I am not someone that does very well during the holiday season, so I really do need to curate lists of films that bring me joy, and Blood Rage is one of those movies that bring me lots of joy. Okay, baddie, so this one I'm really excited to talk about today. At number 3, we have Cannibal Mukbang, directed by Amy Kuge. Shy and looking for love, Mark quickly becomes smitten with the outgoing and mysterious Ash, who somehow, much to his surprise, reciprocates the attraction. But as his feelings for her intensify, so does his unexpected submersion into Ash's biggest love, the wild world of mukbanging. And with it, lots of bloodshed. All right, so if Cannibal Mukbang came out last year when I did the girl dinner video, this film would have been a part of girl dinner because this is very much a girl dinner horror movie. Cannibal Mukbang is such a great time. This is an independent horror film that I really love. It is stylish. It has so much going for it. It has great performances from both our leads. And it just has this really beautiful, like dreamy quality to it. But then it also has this darkness when you find out, what's going on with Ash and all of her past and things like that. I just think it does a really great job at handling the subject matter specifically. So I love this film. And also shout out to Amy. You did such an amazing job making this film, and I cannot wait to see what you do next. If you want a really stylish, kind of girly pop for the weird girls horror film that has lots to do with eating, this is going to be the film for you. Now, I know what you all are going to say. You guys are all about to be like, listen, this movie is like not technically horror. There's no gore in it. And like blah, 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 whatever. At number 2, we have an Alfred Hitchcock film. And Alfred Hitchcock is a master at tension. So that is why we have at number 2, Rope. 2 young men attempt to prove they committed the perfect murder by hosting a dinner party for the family of a classmate they just strangled to death. Oh my God, I love Rope. I watched Rope for the first time 2 years ago with my patrons right before Thanksgiving. We were all trying to figure out some good, holiday films to watch together, anything that had like dinner parties. And Rope had come up. It had been a Hitchcock I had not seen before. And I also had read that there's a lot of gay subtext in this film. And one of my favorite actors of all time, James Stewart, is in it. So I was like, okay, I have to watch this film. I have no idea why I haven't watched this sooner. Let's do it. Rope is really great because it is 81 minutes. It is such a short film and it gets going quick. It's got such great snappy dialogue. I love this film. It very much kind of like plays out very theatrical, almost kind of like a play. But I love that. I'm a sucker for like these old-fashioned, very over-the-top theatrical films. I love very performance-heavy films, and I think Rope is great. Everybody in it is wonderful. And yes, all of that beautiful gay subtext really shines through. Like the first time I watched it, I was like, oh my God, the subtext here is wild, because for me, this is saying a lot. And I love it. It's great. The dinner party is very, very high tension. Not to mention, I'm a sucker for these old-fashioned, like old Hollywood dinner parties that I can't relate to. Like they're eating certain foods that I'm like, I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of that. It's great. I love it. And there's something really cozy about Rope as well. I love like the sound of old films. That really makes me feel cozy during the winter time. So this one is one you cannot miss if you have not seen it. Okay, baddie, and now at number 1, we have a new fave that I watched very recently. We have Flesh-Eating Mothers, directed by James Aviles Martin. A venereal disease turns an entire town of two-timing mothers into cannibals. It is such a great one-sentence synopsis. I am such a fan of Flesh-Eating Mothers. If you watched my video that I did about unhinged mommies, I think last year, I did put this one on that list. I never hear anybody talk about Flesh-Eating Mothers. This is an ultra low budget horror film. It's very ridiculous. It's very sleazy. The acting is crazy, but I love this movie. There's something so unhinged and authentic about this movie. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I think all of the women are really great in the film and they're really fun. It's just a great, like, unhinged women doing crazy shit movie. And you guys know I love it when us girlies eat. So you have to watch Flesh-Eating Mothers if you haven't yet. And if you're into cannibal horror films, you'll like this one. This one is very, very silly and over the top. It's really not very scary. It's just ridiculous. It is such a great time. If you need a few laughs this holiday season, you're gonna wanna put her on. Well, that is it for today's list. I hope that I gave you something that you have not seen before. I hope I put a hidden gem on your radar. If you can watch any of these films, I hope you do, and I hope 1 or 2 of them bring you some comfort if the holidays can get a little bit hard. And oh my gosh, I hope you find a new fave or 2. That is always the kind of energy I want to bring on this channel. All right, you guys, well, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps me a lot. And be sure to click that little notification bell to be up to date every single time I upload. And let me know in the comments if you plan on watching any of these films. If you have any recommendations for me, I'd love to talk about it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.